Hello, and welcome to another episode of Winning Where It Matters. My name is Kyei Amoako, and it's a pleasure to have you join me once again. Did you know that the average person alive today has access to more information in one day than, say, somebody who lived about two generations ago would have in their entire lifetime? Well, back then, people had to go to the library, find books, flip through the books, find the information by actually reading it, or finding somebody who knows this, scheduling time to talk to them and letting them tell them what to do. But in our day and age, we have access to things like this, a computer in your pocket. And this will take you to Google, YouTube, access to ChatGPT, Gemini, and all of these tools give us access to a whole lot more information. So you would imagine that because we know more, we would do more. The reality is, we don't always do the things that we know to do. And so it creates this gap, right? There's the know do gap. It's actually a gap. And that's a name, actually, a name of a thing, the no do gap. In psychology, they refer to that as the intention action gap. But in common vernacular, that's just the no do gap. Knowing what you should do, but don't do it. Now, if you know you should do something and you want to do it and you don't do it, that stirs up frustration because it's not that you don't want to do it. You know you should do it, you want to do it, but you don't do it. And so this gap exists. If you know what you should do and you don't want to do it, that's a different conversation because nobody can make you do things you don't want to do. When the time comes, I'm sure you probably would decide to do it. But I'm talking to you who know what you should do, but don't do what you should do. And so there's this gap. And a lot of times, what sits in that gap of we knowing what we should do and not doing it is comfort. We're comfortable with the routine, the status quo. We don't want to rock the boat because yeah, you know you should save before you buy the things that are not urgent, but it feels nice because you have that rush of purchase. And so you want to go buy now. You know you shouldn't, but you're doing it anyway. Or there's that conversation that you need to have with somebody to clarify, some boundaries. You know you should do it, but you're not doing because there's a comfort with keeping things the way they are. And I want to disturb that comfort today by letting you know that there's some good things on the other side of you taking that action. So the things you know you should do that you want to do, how do we get them done? So I got some ideas, right? What I would suggest to you is decide on one action that you want to take concerning that thing that you know you should do, but you're not doing. Decide on one action. So, for example, it could be that you know you want to get healthier with how you manage your finances. Decide on one thing you want to do. Is it creating a budget? Is it cutting up all your credit cards? Decide on one action. It doesn't have to be big or life changing. Transform. Don't work yourself into a frenzy with how big it is or how small it is. Just decide on one action. When you decide on one action, don't just do it. Make a plan and then do it. Because a lot of times we get into the whole Nike thing of just do it and then we just rush off and do things and then things don't work out and then we start going back frustrated. Make a plan. Think about what exactly you're going to want to do. And in the example that I gave, are you going to cut up your credit cards? Are you going to call your bank and cancel those credit cards? Or are you going to create a budget? But whatever it is, decide on that specific action. and think about why you want to do it. Because when there is a why behind the action, you're more likely to feel motivated and have a reason to follow through. And then also come up, as part of that plan, come up with how you're going to do it. Don't overcomplicate it. Just think about, how am I going to do it? Am I going to talk to somebody to help me? Am I going to download a document so I can use that to fill out my first budget? Am I going to download an app? But think about how you're going to do it. Don't think about the outcome. Just think about how you're going to do it. What, why, how, and do it. The doing it part is the follow through, and that's where a lot of times the no do gap really deepens. And so here's another thing you could do to hold yourself accountable. Have you realized that when you say something out loud to somebody, there's a more of a motivation to get it done? So I'm going to say, take the accountability out of your head and put it out there. Talk to somebody about it. Put it on a calendar, but get it out of your head. And that would enhance your ability to follow through. If you want to call me to tell me about what it is that you want to do, that will get the accountability out of your head, and that will probably help you get moving. And if you're here watching this video and you know there's something you should be doing, but you're sitting on your phone scrolling through, don't worry about it. You're in the right place at the right time, because this reminder could be that impetus that gets you doing what you know you should do. Now, if you're at a stage in life or at a point in time where you don't know what to do, you're stuck, you're confused, and you need to talk to somebody about it, hit me up. Let's set up some time and chat. I'll be happy to help you figure out what it is that you need to know and do to get you to where you're trying to go. I hope you liked today's episode, and if you did, please hit the like button. A lot of people tell me they like these videos, but those numbers don't match the people who have actually clicked and hit the like button. So please hit the like button and share this video with somebody who you think would benefit from it. And subscribe if you haven't done so already, and hit the notification button so you would know when I post a new video. As always, I believe in you, and I hope you believe in yourself too. I'll see you on the next one.